Sweet Like Candy body mist. Is this hair and body? No, just body. And I've really not used a lot. It's just been opened. It's up to here. It's Projectpan. I do have a perfume as well. That's Projectpan. I guess we can put them in the That's Expensive Projectpan. Because I'm going to have a perfume every single month. So the perfume I'm using this month is the Black Opium Silver Glitter one, the new one that came out. Hi Kyra, yes you are first, but we're not even a minute in. Give people a chance, hon. Did you just see me live and go like fastest finger first? Oh, right, let's get some toner on. Hey Megan, hey Sarah. So we're going to go in with the Potion Glow Radiance Toner. Right, so I thought there were certain steps that I was going to miss today, like the contour and the bronzer, in my opinion, take the longest. So obviously we're still doing the That's Expensive Projectpan because I want to use this. I think this is the last look today. And I thought I'd be hurrying the live up a little bit because I go to my sister's every Thursday. But she's asked me to go at 5, so I do have quite a bit of time. I was going to go to my mum's for a quick brew but she's not going to be in, so I can do what I want to do basically in this live. Yeah, you can still see a little mark here, Kyra. I don't think it was ever a bite. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Probably an allergic reaction to something. But I've definitely got a bite on my arm. Here. That's definitely a bite. My mum's got some TCP at her house. Some antibacterial. When I go tonight, I'm gonna put some on. Okay. That cotton pad's dirty. I went in Superdrug yesterday and these were at the front. And I think you got 3 packets for £5. I know for a fact I didn't pay £5. I think I paid £3 for 3 packets. Am I missing comments? I got my ears pierced today. Oh, that's nice. Your dad's what? Sorry. It looks better though. It's much better. Oh, you're spraying your wrist. Oh, yeah, take care of it. Is it strapped up, Kyra? Have you put it on a wrist support? Finally, what, Ronald? My part of the world. Do you live in the UK? I live in the UK. Where are you from, Ronald? It really hurts, but it's not wrapped up. I am just resting it. If it doesn't get any better, I would go to the doctor. Just to make sure you haven't fractured anything. In fact, I'd go to the hospital, not the doctor. So I've used quite a bit of this so far. Can you see here? It is where it's at. I'm liking it so far. Where? Why do you need to know that? You just need to know I live in the UK. Don't need to know whereabouts I'm from. I don't give that kind of information on the internet. Well, then you need to tell your parents. Tell your parents how much it's hurting and they'll take you to the hospital. A sprain isn't not gonna hurt though. The painful thing, sprains. Ronald, don't swear on my channel. There's children in my channel. And why are you getting so angry? Hi, Lily. Right, I'm going to put some of the serum stick on before I put the moisturiser. So we've got the Eternite Vitamin C Face Serum Stick. What's your question? I'll answer it as long as it's not derogatory or rude. No, I don't think he does. Kyra. I think he's just being nosy. You're rude and nasty. Why am I rude and nasty? Because I wouldn't tell you where I live. I'm not going to give you my address, am I, Ronald? Come on, let's be real on here. Send what back home? And just remember, I can get you out, Mike, as quick as you came in. You tell him, Kyra. Bye, Ronald. Who are you telling to shut up? I mean, get out. If you don't like the way the live chat's going, get out. That's no point. Right, I'm just going in with the matching moisturiser, day cream, whatever you want to call it. Hi, welcome to you too. Good afternoon. Oh, Ronald. I've got him out now. No one is rude to my bestie, Andrea. Thank you. It's nice to know that people have my back. Hi, Geneva. I think I might have to put some SPF on today as I'm going out. I just hope I don't get a white cast on my makeup. Hi Kirsten, if you're new to the channel, it's a makeup tutorial channel. I'm just prepping the skin first with skincare. You didn't offend me, I just didn't know what you was, you know, what you was saying, Snarepoint, and who you was saying it to. Hey, I'm Lola. Light up your day. That's nice, Kyra. It's a nice thing to say. I'm using the same one I've been using for the past few days. It's the McGrath Labs Huetopian Dream. Right, let's go with some Radiance drops. Same brand, Potion Glow Radiance drops, which all this stuff is Glow Recipe dupes. Hi Sigma. I'm looking forward to seeing Luna today. I actually did a short of her. Well, it's not really a short, it's a photograph for YouTube. But, oh darn, I'm going to have to find that later. So my vitamin C sticker's fallen on the floor in between my 2 units. So I've got a unit to this side, a unit like my vanity here where I'm talking now, and it's dropped down. So that's wonderful, isn't it? I mean, I did buy 2 others, but I still need to find that one. I want to finish it off. Right, where's that SPF? It's just a tiny one here by Innisfree. Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen, High Protection, SPF 30. Now, I don't think SPF 30 is high protection because I use SPF 50. But, if, like, I know some people only use SPF 15, SPF 20 and SPF 25. So, I guess you would consider it high, but to me it's not. I tried to go for SPF 50. They do SPF 100 now. When I was in Kyra's live, well, I wasn't in a live, but I watched it after, somebody was saying they do SPF 100, SPF 75, and I'm like thinking, what? Since when? I thought, I think it was John that said it, and I'm like, I don't quite believe that, but shame on me for not believing it. Yeah, it's tacky, it should be alright. I don't think this leaves a white cast anywhere. Right, so this is what it looks like. It's just your regular white one. I don't think I'd get this at full price. Oh, you here? I was just talking about you. About SPFs, John. Thank you for being here. I didn't think you could get like an SPF 75 or an SPF 100. I was shocked. Right, the scent of this, I don't think it smells like normal sunscreen. It's definitely got something else in it. I mean, I haven't had sunscreen on for a while though, so maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, you got SPF 70. I wasn't sure if it was SPF 70 or 100. And then I looked on Google because I wasn't quite believing it. I always thought SPF 50 was the most you could get. And then I saw that they do SPF 100 in certain brands as well. I only poked myself in the eye then. I'm not going to answer that, Sebastian. I know where you're trying to go with that comment. Hi, Uma. Right, let's just... I don't want to put makeup on top of that because I don't want it to pale, so I need it to dry at least a little bit. You're going to go out and buy a skirt. Where do you go shopping? No, not like you can see there's no whitish tint on my skin, and I've just used a sun cream. Some of them don't. Looks weird in the light. This one doesn't. Hi Mel, how are you? I'm just letting my SPF settle down into the skin. Lane Bryant store or dance store where I buy my tights and pantyhose. I don't know. Is that in the US, is it? Because I've never heard of that store, John. I'm okay, hen, thanks. Are you from Scotland, Mel? The only reason I'm asking that is because you call me hen. And I've got another friend from Scotland who calls me that. Right. I'm just trying to think. Well, primer has got to be, because we use no Project Pan stuff, has got to be the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Hi Chill ASF. Yes, in the US. Thought so. Bendijo, hi. I Hen Paisley. I don't know where that is. I only know really where Glasgow and Edinburgh is. So let's go in with a bit of this. I like to put some under the eyes. And obviously, because it's a pore filling primer on the nose and in the pore area here. Still hot here today, but I still have my hose on. How hot is it? What's the degrees? Because we deal with degrees in the UK. It's not too bad here, it's 16. And I think it's windy as well out, so it's not too bad. But I put SPF on because you should always use your SPF. Doesn't matter if it's sunny or not, because obviously UVA and UVB rays come through whether it's sunny or not, and obviously they age your skin. Are you from England? Yes, I'm from the UK. Not far from Glasgow. Oh, okay. I want to go. I think it's Edinburgh. But I asked my friend, where should I go, Edinburgh or Glasgow? And she said Glasgow. So I don't know. Going to be in the 80s today. Oh, wow. Right, where did I put that mirror last night? 19 degrees here. I stay in Sunderland. Okay. Is it nice there? It's 78 degrees Fahrenheit in the USA. Wow. Right, so we've got that on. I'm going to put this highlighter stick on because this is also in Project Pan. It's by New Look. It's the Glow Highlighter Stick. Now, my New Look don't sell any makeup products anymore. They just sell clothing there now. So we're just going to put plenty on because it's in Project Pan. I want to use it up. And I'm getting there. I'll show you how much I've used. Used all that. I might go down to the dollar store and pick up some makeup. Yeah, I mean, they do some good stuff in the US. I used to watch dollar store hauls. Ulta do some good stuff as well. Fairly reasonable. Right, so that's the highlighter on. I like to have a glow underneath the skin. And then this one is Project Pan also. Sorry about my bracelet rattling. Urban Decay, Hydromaniac, Stay Naked, Tinted Glow Hydrator. But before that, I'm going to go in with the Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist. Here we go. Just to wet the sponge a little bit. I've got to go, gorgeous. I'll see you later. No worries. I'll see you in the next live if you're available. So this is the lighter shade number 10. I think it's Fair, Ultra Fair. Go figure. With my skin tone. I don't think the foundation has any SPF in it. I'll have a look in a minute. So that's why you need to make sure if you're wearing foundation or even a skin tint, you need to wear one with an SPF. Sorry, you need to wear your SPF underneath it. last week here in the UK, it was, I think at its hottest, it was 28, 29 degrees, and that was way too hot for me. There is so much to learn with makeup. Yeah, there is. But once you've got the basics down, it's really not that difficult. And there are plenty of content creators out there, John, that can teach. Like, I see my channel as not a difficult channel. Like, I basically see my channel as a beginner friendly channel. And there's a lot of content creators out there that kind of do like superficial makeup, like basically Halloween makeup, things like that. I would never be able to do that in a million years. I'm sure if I practiced I would, but it's not for me. Like, just doing the basics, doing very beginner friendly makeup is more for me. And I like to show my subscribers as well how I do my makeup, because then they might be able to, I'm not saying that they should do the makeup this way, but they might be able to learn a few things that I've also learned along the way. I have foundation that has a sunscreen in it, so do I, but this one I don't think does, and if it does it won't be working anymore, because you've got to use foundation that's got a sunscreen in it. You've got to use it up within a year, 12 months. This one doesn't, it doesn't say it does. Otherwise, like, if you don't use the foundation up within a year, the SPF won't be working anymore. So it's pointless saying, oh well, I've got an SPF in my foundation. Don't even, you know, think about that really. Just think about it as if it's not there, and then you've just got extra protection, haven't you? Always use an SPF first. I love girly things, makeup and fashion. My mum got me started dressing girly, just never did my makeup. Ah, it's nice that you like girly things. I use Tarte from Sephora. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's important to go in with a SPF first. That's why I use the SPF. So obviously not this one. I'm not recommending this one because I haven't used it enough. It's down here now. You don't get a lot in these little samples. So going with your SPF first. Once that's kind of dried down into the skin, soaked into the skin, or whatever you want to call it, then go in with any foundation, whether that's got an SPF or not. If it's got an SPF, then you're covered really twice, aren't you? But you can't just use your foundation as your SPF. You'll burn like crazy, especially if you're fair like me. So just putting that out there, guys. Right, I'm going to go in with my concealer now. I am fancy. So the Glossier Stretch Concealer looks like that. This is the one that we're working on in... Have I just hit pan? I think I may have just hit pan. Put some up here. I don't normally do this bit. Yeah. Right, blink and you'll miss it, but can you see there, the little hole? I've just hit pan. Woohoo! This is fun chatting with you ladies. I feel like one of the girls here. Oh, that's nice. Well, you can come here anytime. It's a safe space, John. My birth mum helped me with my makeup. She's... Oh, I'm sorry. My dad is no longer with us either. Chill ASF. I'm Chill ASF. I think I'm just going to call you Chill, stumbling on my own words. Oh, you're back, Ernest. Not at Greg's, no. I told you the other day. I don't really eat at Greg's. He's back, haha. I know. What have you been up to? Have you been taking women out to Greg's, Ernest? Green holes. I've got a feeling you're from the UK. There's no way you would even know about green holes if you wasn't. Whereabouts are you from? Let's do the brows. Let's just say I'm worth more than a pasty. I have a YouTube channel that has 22 subscribers. That's good. We all have to start somewhere. You're from Manchester? Okay. I used to live in Manchester, near Oxford Road train station. Do you know where that is? And I'm not giving where I'm from now because I don't live anywhere near that now. Yeah, I don't live anywhere near there now. Don't be a cheapskate. You're never going to get dates if you want to take them for a pasty. I don't eat pasties anymore. They're fattening, and cakes are even more fattening. Right, let's get some powder on. Revolution Beyond Radiance. I'm gonna go on with this white one. Use some more of that up. I don't think I'm gonna use cream contour or anything like that today. I think I'll just use powder. I will let you pay. Well, then it's not a date, is it? I do not pay on any dates that I go on. Not the first day, anyway. Well, you're no gentleman if you expect a woman to pay for her own dinner. And the Greg's at that. In fact, you're coming across very, very tight. Right, so bronzer. We'll go in with this Hourglass palette because this is in Project Pan. I forgot to use it yesterday. Whoops. We'll go in with this bronzer here. Looking good so far. Thank you, Cadlock John. Right. So what's this bronzer called? I think it's Glistening Bronze. Glistening Bronze Light. Oh, them birds are living their best life out there. Does the Hourglass Bronzer have a shade name? Yeah, Glistening Bronze Light. I just said it. Did the volume go down or something? I'm no one's woman. I bet you're a teenager, aren't you? There's no picture of you on here. Let me plan that out. Looks quite rosy, like it could be a blush. Okay, we are using a blusher from this palette. I love this one. I think it's called Vibrant Heat. Let me just check. Yeah, it's saying it's a straw blush, Vibrant Heat. Got way too many brushes, guys. This one might work. Okay. I like this because it's angled and it really gets into the cheek. Look how glowy that is. You don't even need a highlighter, but oh, we're going to forego a highlighter. If you know me, we know we're not. You know we're not. Looks a bit like I'm sunburnt, so let's blend that out. Yeah, it is a lovely shade. I do like my pinks. I absolutely adore my pinks. I think I need to bring out a pink cream blusher and project pan that. I'll have to see what I've got. Not now. I mean, this isn't going to be project pan. I absolutely adore this one. Oh, speaking of that, guess what's come, Sarah? My new Dior blush. It's at my sister's. So I'm going to go and pick that up in a minute. I'm so excited. Right, let's get some highlighter on. Yeah, so I'll be using that tomorrow. Because I don't think I'll be using this palette tomorrow. So I can use something that isn't part of my project pan. Right, we're going with this one first. It's a Colourpop Super Shot Cheek in Lunch Money. So we're getting through it. I look nothing like my sister, Ernest. Right, so I'm a redhead. She's a brunette. I always wanted to look like her when I was younger. Not look like her, but I always wanted to have brown hair. Because my brother and sister both have brown hair. They're very dark. To the point olive skinned. Whereas I'm fair. I'm a redhead. And back in the day when I was at school, you got teased for having red hair. I hated it. But now everyone seems to want to dye the hair this colour. I'm sat here laughing while drinking my cuppa. Certainly entertaining, Ernest. Like a medieval princess. I have been called brave on so many different occasions on this channel. Like, the first person that ever called me brave, Merida, from that animated cartoon, was my niece, actually. I said to her one time, because she used to love Frozen and Elsa and Anna, I said, so if I was going to be a princess, which one would I be? And she went, brave. And I'm like, what? And she went, brave. And I'm like, I don't understand. So she went and got the DVD and she went, brave. And I'm like, oh, Merida. And she went, yeah, brave. It was before she could say Merida. It was so sweet. Right, let's get my highlighter brush. Natural redhead women are beautiful. Oh, I need to tell you something about Primark. So I was in Primark the other day with my mum, and this woman kept, do you know when somebody's looking at you but to the side of your eye? I thought I was in the way, and I said, I'm sorry. I'll get out of your way. And she went, oh no, she said, I was just looking at your hair. And I'm like, she's like, isn't it lovely? Isn't it a lovely colour? Isn't it a nice length? Isn't it? You have got the most lovely curls. And I'm like, thank you. And I'm going, I had no makeup on, so I'm going the brightest red, you know, at this point. And I'm like, come on, Mum. And she went, that was strange. And I'm like, yeah, it was. Said, yeah, let's just go, shall we? I got bullied so much for being red. Yeah, so did I. It was nice of her, but it's embarrassing. Like, to me, getting compliments is embarrassing. Even though the complimenting it, I can't say it. You know what I mean? Complimentary. Yeah, I don't see it as that when she's complimenting me in the middle of a story. It's like, right. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with the MAC Soft and Gentle. I have a light brown wig for later, but maybe I'll find a red one to wear. Oh, that'll be nice. I thought about getting a wig quite recently, a brown one. Well, it's brown black, and then it had waves, like, it's about my length, and it had waves coming down it. And my sister's like, why do you want a wig? And I said, just for something different. Sometimes you get fed up with the same old, don't you? Right, so some of these brushes in there. Right, I didn't use a powder yesterday that I really wanted to use. So let's go in with a glowish one by Huda. It's getting a nice dip in here. I don't think you'd be able to see it, but it is. So this is the e.l.f. pointed powder brush. Didn't say that before. I'm just going to put this all over. I'm going to wear the wig with my black skirt and ties. Nice. Right, that looks nice. Then we'll go in with some of this Dalba spray. What was your mum's wig? I'm going to go in with some of this Dalba First Spray Serum Hydrated and Radiant Skin. It's very fine, finely milled, so more comes out than you'd expect. But yeah, the glow's back now. Right, eye primer. That one's a facial mist. I might actually put a setting spray on over the top of that. So we might go in with this one before I actually put mascara on. But this one is more of a mist. It makes your makeup glowy. If you can see, we're glowy here. And it keeps you radiant, so it doesn't keep your makeup on. But my makeup doesn't really. I can have this makeup on whether I've got a setting spray on or not for a good 10 hours. I don't really need it. But today, I think for the sake of the video, I will put the other one on I've just shown. Georgia, hi. Right, so this is just an eyeshadow base because I get like purple veins coming through my eyes and sometimes redness. This will control that. And also eyeshadow will go on smoother. You don't need to use an eyeshadow base if you don't have purple or redness in the eyes. You can use a concealer. But that's not good for me. Sorry I've not been on your lives, I've just come back from Spain. Don't worry about it, I'm happy to see you now though. How was it? How was Spain? And which part did you go to? I'm always interested because I'm not going to get a holiday this year. Unfortunately. I am off work today, but I work from home. I can wear my makeup all day. That's good. Right, I'm going in with this. So we're just setting the eyeshadow primer now, which I know a lot of people don't do. They're just extra steps that I need to do to make sure this eyeshadow stays on. So that's nice. Time for a drink of water, guys. What time is it? It's only 3:30. I've got at least a good hour before I need to leave. See, this is why I wanted to go to my mum's, but she's not going to be in. Right. So there's definitely no need to be rushing the eyeshadow. But look at that beautiful packaging. It's absolutely stunning. It's part McGrath Labs Huetopian Dream. Let's get the card out with the eye shades on it, because the worst thing in the world, I said this yesterday, or was it the day before, when people don't tell you what they're putting on their eyelids. So it's kind of like, I have that palette at home and I don't know which shades you're using. Please, just, I don't understand. I don't think I ever will. If you're a content creator, you should be telling people what you're using, not just saying, right, now I'm going to go into this one. What one? Exactly. I had a great time. That's good. Very nice, Georgia. Sounds like a wonderful trip. Right, let's go in with this brush. I just need to clean it off. The mattes, you have to use pretty much the same ones over and over, which is unfortunate. You do get more shimmers, so 6 shimmers, 2, 4, no, 2, 4, 5, wait, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 shimmers to 3 mattes, which that's what it looks like. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, and I don't really like the shade. So let's start off with this one. So that one is Secret Eden. I always start off with that one first. Get my mirror. And we're just putting it into the eye socket or to the crease, whatever you refer it as. You can blend it back and forth and then round, circles. I do a bit of both. I love all those pretty colours. Yeah, they're nice. I live in the USA and I've went to Spain for 3 weeks and I wasn't bored, but as soon as I come home I'm bored again. Oh. Did you manage to get a tan, Georgia? Put some in the outer corner here. I've got a perfume as well that's shipped to my sister's house. It's just from the subscription box, the Scent Addict box. I've ordered the, I mean I hope it's good, so if anyone's tried it please let me know in the comments. It's Lancome La Vie Belle Elixir. I've got a feeling it's going to be too strong for me. I tried getting a tester from Boots and then Superdrug, and they had it in Boots but it was all locked up and no one was looking after perfumes. No wonder they never sell any perfumes there. And then I tried cancelling it and they wouldn't let me. The fragrance shop, that is. Okay, Pierre. I suppose that's a compliment, thank you. I'm just going back into that powder I always go into to try and blend it out a little bit. Can I blend it out a bit more though? We shall see. Oh, every time I go to my sister's, Luna, if you don't know who Luna is, she's a border collie dog. And literally she comes at me, she jumps all over. Then I go to the sofa, she jumps up at me there and starts sniffing, because I've always got lipstick on. And she starts sniffing my lips and licking her lips, and I'm like, Luna, no kissing on the lips. I'm like, you can give me a snuggle. I don't want to kiss in my lips. I don't even know if my friends will recognise me. Haha. Aww. I'm glad you've had a nice time. Right, okay, so I'm not going to put any of that darker shade in the outer corner. I'm going to leave that for the lash line, so it's very simple. Let's get some glitter primer on before we go in with these next shades. So Technique glitter primer. You know, I'd love to have a holiday. Right, then eyeliner. Oh, it's falling. Okay, it's the Wayne Goss one that I've been using pretty much every time I've used the palette, apart from one time. One time when I used the purple in this palette, I used a purple eyeliner. Oh, I've really got to be careful with this. Look how blunt it is. Oh, I poked myself in the eye. Where have I put that? Oh, it's here. I'm poking myself in the eye and I've got my pencil sharpener here. Why is it not sharpening? Well, it's sharpening, just not a lot. Okay, that'll do for now. I think it's because the sharpener's actually full with other sharpenings in it. So, much better. Just too much to learn. I might have to hire someone to help me with makeup. No, it's not too much. And you don't even have to use eyeshadow if you don't want. And then it makes it simpler. Right. So now I want to do something a little bit different. So I want to go in with this light brown bronzy one, which is, what's that one called? Bronze Desire. Very imaginative. Right, so we're going with that one first. It's quite dark, and then we're going to put something over the top. So it looks like that. Can you see how dark it is? But it does match my top. Shall we just press it on? The eyeshadow primer is still quite tacky. Those colours on the palette are just so pretty. Yeah, they've got the very, very expensive as well, unfortunately. So I don't have too many McGrath Labs palettes because of that reason. This one my mum got me as a joint birthday and Christmas present. Near enough a couple of years ago now. It was probably coming up for 2 years. 2 years at Christmas. Yeah, it's definitely going to have to be blended out a bit. There's too much darkness in there, but never mind, we'll sort that out. Right, let's... And then, where is it? We'll try and do some more blending. Another amazing look. Thank you, Tassos. Let me ask you a question. If you was taking someone out on a date, where would you take them? So far, I've been offered a Greg's, or I don't know if you know what Greenhalls is, but it's the equivalent of a Greg's. Pasty. Oh, it makes me chuckle. Right, I'm going back in with this Revolution palette. A restaurant, yeah. Most people would. That's why I think Ernest is quite young. Okay, let's go in. This one here, so that one is Skintone Nude Ecstasy. I mean, I'm not picky. It doesn't have to be the most expensive of restaurants. There is a particular restaurant in the town that I live in, or the city that I live in, should I say. That's my favourite. And I'd jump at that every single time. But there's also a few nice pubs as well, which don't cost the earth. Or shopping, yeah. I tend to go for a walk on first dates when they happen, and then sit on a bench. Wow, that's quite cheap. No, I wouldn't go for a walk with someone. You don't know what they're gonna do. I've been asked to go on walks and it's like, what am I, a dog? Right, let's go in with the shade and use this as lash line. What shade's that again? Extreme Plum Noir. Can't see it because the bronze shade is so dark. It's going further up there, which it shouldn't be. Oh, I forgot to put that other shade on to make it a bit lighter. We'll do that in a minute. And that's considered one of McGrath Labs' special shades. Right, we'll do that now then. It sounds cheap, then I should probably do something better. 89 is also awkward, if you've just met. Go for drinks then. Couple of drinks, coffee. Anything is awkward when you've just met them. Right, we're going to go in with this gold shade up here. So all these shades here, these 4 shades, are considered her McGrath Labs special formula. The shift colour, except for this one. So I want to see what that looks like over the top of that whole bronze. And that shade is, I don't really like it. Bronze Solaris 005. I don't know why it's got a number to it. To me, it's more gold. So we're going to tap this over the top. I'm just shearing it out. I don't think I like that. So I think I'm going to go in with a different one. No, I don't think I like it. We can fix it though, I think. It's not like I'm going out on a date, is it? Speaking of dates, I'm going to my sister's. My favourite shade in this palette is this one. So that shade is Astral Venusian Orchid. Let's put a bit of this on as well. Wish you could do my makeup. If you live closer, I would. Oh, this is starting to be what I wanted in the palette, from the palette. The only thing is you can't really see that bronze now. It's under there. That's more like it. Today I gave my number to a girl. I hope she calls me back. Ooh. Is it someone you work with? That was incredibly brave, Tassos. There's no way in the world I'd give my number to anyone. What you've got to think about is if she doesn't call you, then it's her loss, right? Disappointing, yes, but her loss. We're going to blend it out. This is looking nice now. Different, but nice. I look like I'm ready to go to a club. Okay, let's get some mascara on. So, W7, the Absolute Lashes. I'm normally rushing so badly at this stage. There is no reason to rush. I've got an hour to kill. Well, not really an hour to kill, but at least 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Hopefully she calls you. Thanks, John. Who's held this message? What does it say? I asked for directions and she helped me. We sat together at the bus stop and I said to myself, take a chance. Right, that's got flagged up for saying that end word, Tassos. Eyelashes seem to be the hardest part. They're not. If you put it down here, then, like with me, I'm going to end up poking myself in the eye. But like up here, just wiggle your brush. I mean, putting fake lashes on is the hardest part, I think. But I don't wear fake lashes just due to the fact that I wear glasses. And they would literally like be up here and they would literally be annoying. I saw today that the Natasha Denona Roxa palette is in... Oh, Sarah. 35.20. That's tempting. It will go down to that sale price again. I don't need it at the moment. Need and want is very kind of, I don't know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Between a fine line. You don't need something but you want it. Oh, at Sephora. Right, we're gonna leave that for the moment. I need to get a lipstick, don't I? Are they in here? No, they're not in that one. Where did I put them? I don't know what I'm wearing today, but it can't be anything that's gonna, like, it needs to be something pretty sheer or something with not a lot of colour. I feel like my bra strap's twisted. Right, we'll just try this one. So I'm not too sure whether I even want to keep it. So it's a lip tint, strawberry and vanilla scented one from Primark. I need, I I saw it and thought of you, haha. Is there any others? Is it all of them? Or is it just the Roxa? When they put things on sale like that, normally it's all of them. It's just Kira wants the Blossom palette from Natasha Denona, and I said I would. Oh my gosh, look at that. I said I would let her know when it's on sale. But the thing is, with these Sephora palettes, they always go on sale. Black Friday is probably where you'll get the best price. I think last year me and my mum got some palettes from there for £34 each. My mum got me the Xenon. She also got me the Yucca. One for birthday, one for Christmas. I think the Xenon was for my birthday. So I'm just trying to... You know, I don't know where my... Oh, I think they're on the floor. I was going to say I don't know where my cotton pads are. Her palettes are beautiful, John. Yeah, so nice. I need to get a palette like that. I think they're expensive at full price. I won't say they're not worth it because she's got a really good formula. But I'd say always wait for a sale. That's what I was telling Kira before. Who got it for you? Did you say your mum? My mum got me 2 of her palettes last year. One for Christmas, one for birthday. And then I bought one. I bought the I Need a Warm palette in the sale as well. So basically I got 4 Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes last year. I think I got 2 for birthday, 2 for Christmas. My friend bought me one for Christmas though. I'm sure she got it in the sale as well. That's the Natasha Denona Retro Glam, which I'll be using this coming week sometime. I don't know when, but this coming week, going into next week. And yeah, I'll be using the other ones very, very soon as well. So, where's my mirror? I like the way it tastes. Don't get me wrong. But is it glossy enough for me? Smells divine. Strawberry and vanilla. Right, so now I'm going to go back into that. No, I'm not going back into any of those shades. I'm going to keep it as it is. So, today we've used quite a lot from this palette. So, let me tell you, we went into... I best read out the shades again. We went into this shade here, which is called Secret Eden. We then went into this shade here, which is called Bronze Desire. Then Bronze Solaris. Then this one here, which is absolutely stunning. It's definitely my favourite in the palette. Astral Venezuelan Orchid, sorry. Then this one down here, Plum Noir. I think that's the most shades we've used in an eye look. I've used all the shades now, so we can put it back and I can do a longer form content video on all the That's Expensive makeup I've used, because it's due and we're due to pick up another palette. Guys, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should pick a Pat McGrath Labs palette, a quad, which I'm thinking about doing, or something else? My Pat McGrath Labs palettes don't get enough use. I like to bring in a palette every single month and just do several different looks with it. The reason you've seen so many looks in such a short space amount of time, I wouldn't normally do it like this, is because I barely use that palette. And it's already been a month, so we need to be bringing more stuff in. Hi Margaret. Not the balloon palette, no, they have the I Need a Warm for 48. I didn't pay £48 for it. I think I paid 34 or 36. It wasn't that much, but it is on a newer release kind of side, isn't it? I just told Kira, you know, she is saying that she wants it. I said, wait for the sale. It's gonna happen. It really is gonna happen, and it's gonna happen probably before Black Friday sale as well. Oh, my lashes. No, they're still wet. Right, I can't put any setting spray on because my lashes are still wet. I forgot. And if I even attempt to put setting spray on, it's just going to go all over. But normally I would go in with this one here. It's not the Beauty Crop one that's in here. It's called MCore Beauty Flawless Miracle Setting Spray or something like that. You can get it from the MCore Beauty website. It's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. I thought a fly was flying around the room then. Yeah, since you said about waiting, that's what I'm doing. Do wait, please, because otherwise when you see it, you'll be like, why didn't I wait? Because I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you're anything like me, you're probably not, but if you are anything like me, I'll use an eyeshadow palette, and then I'm going to try and rotate my eyeshadow palettes, and then sometimes don't get to that eyeshadow palette again for a while. So this one will go back into my collection once I've done a video on thoughts and things like that. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. And then it's not really a video on thoughts, it's basically a video on basically telling you what I've used for that month, and then we'll pull out new things for this month. So yeah, I'm just looking where my Pat McGrath Labs ones are, and yeah, there's one in particular that I want to use. It's a really beautiful quad. It's called, if you don't know what it is, it's called Venus in Flares Voyeuristic Vixen, and it's got a special shifty shade in there. So that one would be easy to actually use because it's only 4 shades rather than, how many are these? Another ships. You get a lot, don't you? 3, 5, 10 eyeshadows. So again, that's what it looks like. These shades here are definitely my favourite. Like this purple, this like pinky gold one. Even this one to a certain extent. I mean, it did come out a lot darker than I thought it would. I don't like this. It's not too bad mixed. Like mixed with these, it wouldn't be too bad. And then this dark brown one, this dark bronzy one, is a bit too dark as well. But yeah, I do really like the mattes in here. This one would probably make a good blush. We'll see next time I use it. I think the nicest thing in this palette is the packaging. Oh, come on. It can be a bit difficult sometimes. So yeah, the packaging is definitely the nicest bit. Every time I see that palette, I want it. Oh no! If you do ever want to get something like that, the sale, John, Black Friday sales, and even in Black Friday sales, it's quite expensive. I saw this particular palette at the moment for £95. Normally it's 122, I think, something like that. But anyway, that's me and my thoughts. This is the look. It's not the best look I've done with the palette, but I don't mind it. And like I said, I'm only going to my sister's today, so thank you for joining me, guys. It's very much appreciated. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I said in the last one, I'll just show you. I said in the last one, I was gonna, before I did anything else, I was gonna do looks with this. But I need to pull out a matte eyeshadow palette anyway. So it looks like that. It's my own magnetic palette. And it's got 3 different shades in it. This one is just absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that. Look at that all over the lid. So stunning. So it's like a yellow gold but with green in it. And then we've got these ones. These ones I'm thinking about decluttering. So this one's like a purple but shifts green. And this one just looks blue, well, like a blue purple with a bit of green in it. So I think I can pass on these, but I want to at least do a look with it. So I might do, for the next 3 days, I might do a look with these, and then I've got a feeling I'm only going to be left with this one. But at least I want to try. You know, I want to try and see what I want to use up. Not use up, but declutter. Again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for another look. Bye, guys.